Let's see if the stream is back. Let's find out. Okay, we have now returned with full technical functionality. But before I start the stream, there's a couple of things that I need to do before I actually study, and one of those is just to briefly clean my room. So I'll quickly do that and get everything okay. Okay, I'm gonna dry towel. I'm gonna refold this. Here we go. Okay, now I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, put this here. Come here. Then I got another random giant towel. Don't really use this one anymore. I need to kind of get rid of it, but there's some emotional attachment and some crazy lore behind this towel. Like, unbelievable. Like, you don't really think right deeply about the random things in your life until it comes time to part ways with them, and then you realize that they had like a significant part in your early experiences in childhood, and to let them go feels like throwing a part of yourself. I mean, a part of yourself, but that's growth. You gotta let go sometimes, and that's the hardest part about it. It's about trying and trying and trying till you get it right, you know. Because we all can start somewhere, you know. Some of us start from the ground, some of us start from the castles, some of us start from the top of the mountains with what nothing but the aspiration for nature and big ambitions. And so they never feel inferior. But we need to persevere no matter what challenges we face, you know. But that should be it for my table. I'm gonna put my sauce in my dry food section. My deodorant over here. Charger for my watch. What percentage is on? I'll take it off so that when I go to sleep, I can enjoy the battery. Here we go. I mean, I can get some sleep data. All right, perfect. Next step. Grab this book. Back from the left. Boom. Then, yeah, I gotta practice some piano as well inside. It's been too long since I seriously played it. It is what it is. Okay, yeah, that's done. More books. Okay, books. Okay, later. Okay. All right, that's it. And I just need to make my bed and get the other stuff done, and that should be it. So I'm gonna take this off and then we'll start. Damn, headphone bump. Okay, here we go. They have returned, so we can continue working on this. So right now, there's something really serious that I need to like get done, and that is like the discussion I need to do for my programming. So as usual, open Visual Studio Code. Let me change up the music. Okay, found my lab work. Then open it. Lab. So Ed, I really need to like kind of figure out how to solve this problem because something that's been stuck in my mind. So I'm going to work on getting it right and moving on from there, you know, see how it goes. So here we go. Not assessment task 2. Okay. I have my code. Let me see what kind of error comes here. I'll just copy this. Boom, okay, I have this right here. Then I'll copy my original functions that I have for my Visual Studio script. Visual Studio Code script. Paste them here, and let's see what happens when I say mock. Okay, so it says there was an error. So in line 28, we said expected a bracket expression before token player. Let's see. So allocate memory. So it's saying that here the Malcolm function requires an integer, so we place the integer, and then what I plus was player.t, and player.t is a structure, not an integer. So you can't multiply a structure by integer. So what's it saying that I need to do this size and then of player t, and that should solve it. So I'll copy this. Actually, I'll just directly change it, and then here I'll put size of player t. Okay. So player.pp, player underscore p underscore p is equal to player t, Malcolm, and players size of player t. Still the same problem. Why is this problem happening? Okay, so I don't really use this int I because originally I thought I'd write a for loop for this, but redundant. So player t is already a pointer. Pointer multiplied by the size of the array. Okay, so display.p should be pointer that's equal to minus n. Let's see how it reacts to this. Okay, now it's saying in line 33, I have a else statement, and it says it wants the identifier. Okay, I don't know what it means here. Isn't this how it should be? If player is equal to, oh, I see the mistake. So the mistake is here. If player is equal to none, return. Then here we should have the bracket here, and then close it like so. And then here we can put in the else statement here. Else return. Bam. Return. Bam. Can bring this one all the way to the end, and then remove this one, and I believe this should fix this part of the error. So let's try this again. Allocate memory, mark. Okay, the problem here is I use caps for return. It should be lowercase for return, so I'll fix this with lowercase. Mark this. So unable to build my program. This is getting crazy now. Very crazy. Okay, so in Perl function initiate player, I put player wickets is equal to player age, right? So let's see, let me give this some space. Let's see what happens. So player is undeclared. So the real question is, what is it? Oh, okay, the mistake it's not player is undefined. It's that we got the name wrong. It should have been player underscore p, and then the arrows. Alright, we'll fix these errors as we go. Turns out there's quite a lot of errors. Well, oh yeah, no, I've included Studio H, right? Which one am I missing? Oh, stdlib. stdlib the H. Okay. Okay, so I have this init.player.h. This should build this part of the code. And then I fix this to player.p. I'll just copy this part so that I'm not double wasting my time doing two things. Okay, so next is our print statement, which is wrong. It should be like this. Bam, bam. Print player age. Oh, okay. And then one mistake that we made was here. here we have to do print the player pointer, so player dot age player. I'm pretty sure this will be wrong, but we'll fix it up as it goes. Dot wickets, and bam, void print player mark. Okay, order two players. So in this function, I have two instances. So age is undeclared. So if player dot, okay, so if player dot, oh, okay, I see the mistake. So there should be a dash here, and that should fix up this mistake. So if void player dot age, okay, now. So next up we have order players, and it's saying we made a mistake, so let's see what mistake. Error invalid operands to binary greater than, less than, have int and player, aka if player I dot age is less than if players dot age is less than player. Oh, okay. So here's what we forgot. We forgot to include the dot age portion of the code, and I'll copy this dot age. Okay, what did I make a mistake? So error passing one argument of makes pointers from integers without conversion. So which units do I have? From pointers. So should it be the case that instead of players.age, it should be this one? We'll try this, see what happens. Move the dot here, move the dot here, save this, copy this, see what happens. This is very interesting. Don't know why this is not working. So for player so I is less, it goes to players, and then it goes to the array. So I was right the first time around with .I, but why did it not work? So if players.I is less than players.I plus age, order two players I.age and age.age. Let me run this here. Hmm. 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 Auto all players versus functional. I mean, order two players. So it's expect. So it doesn't want the age because it doesn't do anything with the age. It just wants the structure, right? So we have an array of structures that it takes as input, and let's see. Okay, this should work. So remove the age. I need to do is dot age dot age. Okay, let me send this to Ed. Let's see what we can do here. Why did my code not produce any? I don't know why this is happening. What if I remove this main file? Hmm. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it says my function here, where is it? Int initialize player initializes the fields of the player is false. And it's kind of frustrating because I think you got it right, but it's not right, you know. the fields of player, initiate player P, and then it goes player P. Hmm. So I guess once what I'm missing is I need to return age, return wickets. Hmm. What's wrong with this? Return age. What is wrong with this? Why does it not produce any output? What is it that I did wrong here? Return. Hmm. I don't know. Like we keep on getting these challenges. They're unconventional, so it's hard to figure them out. Let me push this here. Hmm. Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. So maybe the pointer player dot age is equal to age, and the pointer thing is equal to wickets. Let's see if this works. Okay, test 3. So it's saying there's something wrong with my code. So I need to go to the function print player. So it goes print player. Hmm. Hmm. So saying it wants 0, 2. Okay, let's check what is the function print player? So this is 0, 2. 0, 3. Let's see. So I got 300. Hmm. Okay, let me mark this. So 300, 700. Okay, order 2 players. I think this is that same thing where I need to just move this backwards. Equals. So so change this to player underscore T as a placeholder. Then do the same with player holder 1 is equal to player holder. So we don't need to put age because now we're dealing with both pointers, right? So we can leave this like so, and I can leave this like so. And this should work. I don't know why it's not working. This is play.theta. Oh, I need to remove this as well. Remove age. Remove age. Oh, what have I done wrong? Let's try this. Let's try putting an asterisk because it's a pointer. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so let's try this. Bam. for ordering. Player 1 is correct. Why do I have three codes? What is this? This doesn't make sense. We have player 0, player 1, players 2. We only have 2 inputs. What does it want us to do? It gives us 3 inputs, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, let's go to code 8. So let's have a look. So we have players 1, 2, 3. Also ordering all players. We have 22. Which we have 22, 25, but player 2 is not included. And let's have a look. If player, okay, for I equals 0 and I less than player length I plus plus. If I is equal to player length, then player plus and then order. So maybe I need to change my approach. Let's say so what do you do? So we do player length minus 1. To bubble sort in C. in time in J. So apparently the rubber sorts are the same. I have my original statement. Then here I have a for loop for j equal to 0, comma, and j less than player's length, j less than player's length, minus 1. Do I need to do minus 1? It's saying even here I need to do minus 1, so player length is 3. This changes it to 2. This the same. For I equals 0, I is less than player length, minus 1, I plus plus. For here, for j is equal 0, j less than player length, j less than player length, j less than player length, minus 1. J plus plus. Then it says here we do j if j is less than j plus 1, we have j and j plus 1. I made a mistake here, so I've indented this here. For j Oh my God, where did it go? Lab. This in. Okay, lab. No, it should have been like this right here. Bum, 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 dun, dun, dun. Okay. All right, this one was not bad. Task 2 is done. This one is done. So I need to close this. Hmm. Oh, yeah. And what can you do? You must do what's pressing the most. In other words, if I don't finish this, I have to deal with the academic penalties that could arise. Oh well, that's life. Okay, I'll be back. Gonna pause this. Bum, bum, bum. 6, 7, 3, 14. Okay, okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, quiz one. There are unlimited attempts, so I might as well try to keep it short. Consider the declarations and assignments below. We have an integer with the pointer xp. We have an int, and then multiplied our int pointer, where xp is equal to int pointer malloc to size xp int xp1 is equal to 5. Okay, based on the above declarations and assignment, which statements are true? Select all that apply. So xp plus 1 would print 5. I don't know. It's in brackets and it's an integer, right? And it's made to be an array, so it wouldn't. So none of the above. xp plus 1 and printf would print the same value. xp would print 10. I'm not too sure. And consider the function prototype written by a student. Consider the following. Okay, we have a void fun double, and the pointer is dp double d. Inside the main, the student declares the verb as follows: double d. Immediately after this line, the main student wants to call the function above. Select the correct ways to call the function. So we need to do asterisk dp comma double d. So we need to say fun, and then we need to pass back the function d. So you have the pointer d in function d, and since it's integer, we can give it like that. But what about the pointer? The pointer here is on the right, so can't be right. I do not know the answer to this, but using logic, I can say I'm close to the answer, but not quite. Consider the following lines of code written with the main function of a C program. Int m is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, int mp, okay, it's equal to mp is equal to int Malcolm, okay, 1 size of int. So to take the pointer mp, to make it equal to m, which is 1, and int np, okay, declare a new pointer that's mp is equal to n, and then so m plus 1. So m is equal to, well, mp is equal to m. Okay, so M and MP should be the same. MP and N are not the same, right? So if MP is 3, then N is 3. Because it sends the value. So MP points to M, which is true. NP does not point to N. MP points to a memory space independent of M and N. No, so it's this true. Where NP points to a memory space that is independent of M and N. Yes. So I think these 3 statements are correct. Consider the following snippets of code line shown on the left. So we have an integer w is equal to 12. Okay, now we have each statement. Two changes. Okay. So in w, so in line 03, the programmer can write a logical statement which contains the variable yes. In line 13, the programmer can write a arithmetic operation which contains the variable, which contains which variable? Line 13, which contains the arithmetic variable. In line 11, the programmer can write when line 13. Yes. Okay, line 11, the programmer can write an arithmetic expression which contains the variable. Yes. In line 7, the programmer can write an arithmetic operation which contains the variable. Yes, right? W is equal to 12. What kind of code is this? This is a weird question. What? Oh, okay, I misread the question. So, related scope of the variable u defined as line 5. So right off the back, we can only use u from line 5 to line 7. In line 7, the programmer can write yes. In line 11, the programmer cannot. In line 13, nope. In line 3, nope. So only line 7. Okay, perfect. I think this is the answer. Consider the following of these code snippets. So we start off with the integer x is equal to 0. And then here they do x plus plus. And then they have another integer which is, okay, they have int x. And that int overrides. So let's say it would be 0, it would be 1, and then 10, and then 11. 11. And because x is a global variable, I think it would be 12. So the value of x, if the value of x is printed after line 9 before line 10, then it would be 3. Let's check. No, it would not be 3. Would it? So we have x 0 1 plus 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 x is equal to 10, 11, 12. Okay, what is this? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. If it 7, okay, 1, 2. The value of x is printed after line 3. If the after line 3 but before line 4, I mean after line 3 but before line 4, it would be 0. Value of x is printed after line 5, would be 1, and before line 6. Yes. So consider, so we have the variable integer x, we have a pointer that's xp, and then we have an integer a3. So x is a variable that stores an integer, and x is if x is a variable that stores an integer, and x is the memory location of the variable, xp is the variable that stores the location of an integer, I have no clue if this is correct. Okay, 3 more questions left, then we can check the answers. So the next statement is related to linked list and dynamic memory management. Memory leak refers to losing stored data in electrical faults in RPM. Using linked lists is a way to avoid memory leaks. I'd say yes, even though I don't know. Fundamental data type is used to build a linked list is a pointer to a structure that contains at least one pointer to another same structure of the same type. I'd just say yes. Nodes in a linked list are always stored in a contiguous block of memory similar to arrays. I don't know, to get a specific node. This is not fun. I don't know. I don't understand this question. Yeah, I think I need to study these answers. Okay, I don't know much about color. Okay, now here comes the tough part. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Two. Mm. Okay, let's test this. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 2. Hmm. Okay, so there's an array with the value xp1. So print, let's see what that's on. The same size. Okay. So xp plus 1. So printf xp plus 1, and then would print the same value. Hey, there's only one pointer here, and that is double D, and we need to return it to 1 to D. So 1 is to D, and the other one is just a double. So next we have a code. M is equal to 1, N is equal to 2, int MP int malloc size 1. So MP points to N. Yes. MP points to M. Hmm. Okay, this part's done. I have assessment tasks. You need to study for this subject, but before we continue, I need to have a look at what's due tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, in the upcoming weeks. Wait, when's the last day to submit? 82 for professional practice. My goodness. I actually need to look at this date because this is something very critical. If I don't submit it, it's literally fail. Fail. That is unacceptable. Found that. So, courses, personal practice, assignments. Okay, so I have until Monday to submit this task, but I'll do it today. But I'll make sure I get it done. But by not saying I'll get it done later, but by doing it now, actually after I eat. But hmm, where's that? Timetable. Okay, so 15 September. Okay. So for this one, it's still valid. Next subject, electronics and circuits. So that's you. So question starts on the 16th. At 4 a.m. Unlimited attempts. Okay, easy. Next we have next okay, let me go to my calendar. Yeah, no ideas new, originals, and something new under the sun. The way I lifted this up, example number one, celebrities vision, damn for fun, standing up for once. I don't even hug us for once. I ain't need no pun. One, Pluto knew that I exist. Pluto knew that I exist. Proof to me I'm the agnostic, drifter under the hood. Okay. Okay, so quiz is due Tuesday. Electronics and Circuits Lab is Wednesday. Okay, Electronics and Circuits Lab. Where's Electronics and Circuits Lab? My goodness, where is it? Electronics and Circuits. Design. Circuit. Lab 6. 7. Okay, and this is you on, what is this? Add dates. This is due on the 17th. Let me add a date. (10 a.m.) Okay, don't need to attend anything for foundations. So they're saying the quiz will be open from 9 a.m. to 12 September to 16 September. As well as the quiz. So let's see the quiz. Okay, so we can take the quiz now. Let's see, practice quiz 3. Yes, I need to study for this. Mm, L. Mm. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think this is what I need to focus on for now. And yeah, so these are the most critical tasks I need to get done today, which is honestly very ridiculous. But we're close. We're close. I will get through. So right now I'm gonna eat, go to sleep, and then when I wake up, we'll attempt these questions. Thank you very much, guys.